Hello everyone and welcome back to GTA San Andreas. Today we'll be doing, mostly racing type stuff. So let's start with the wonderful dirt track races here in Las Venturas.
Yup, this is dirt bike racing.
It sure is. Nobody of course is wearing helmets or like anything resembling protection, so that's always good. Very safe. Damn it.
Do you just like veer off to the side when you like land on
Yeah.
an angle like that? Oh, that's
Yeah.
that
It does
looks
that.
awful.
It's a little bit like what the bicycle did back during our Mount Chiliad adventures,
That makes a lot of sense, but that still does not.
but it's not quite as annoying as that. This race actually is kinda challenging because these guys will not wait around for you like their car racing brethren. Like these guys go for it.
I really want to know what's up with that like monkey head thing over on the left. Like, is that the mascot for this ring?
I think it's just like the Bobo sponsorship.
Ah, okay.
And it's a clothing line, I think, and their mascot is a monkey of some description, so... Also, we just slightly ran over one of the other competitors, but never mind.
I was gonna say that guy just ate shit.
I mean, they all eat shit at that jump. I almost went the wrong way there.
Why was he even just standing there?
He fell off the bike, and then I guess he was just trying to get back to his bike, but then his AI just wasn't having such great luck with its pathfinding or something, I don't know. Or the AI just decided to kind of take a break. But yeah, they all just pretty much eat shit in that exact jump on every lap, and then they just kind of stand around.
So what you're telling me is you have a pretty good chance of winning as long as you just make it to the end.
Yeah, but there's usually one of these guys that doesn't eat shit. And if you eat shit, then you have absolutely no chance of actually catching him.
Fair.
But yeah, once we actually do get the lead, it's really just a matter of being careful and just keeping it on the track. So we just skip ahead to the last lap, and once again we just land pretty awkwardly there. That happened on most laps, really. Nothing much I can do about that. But yeah, I think we have a pretty decent lead at this point, so we should be fine. So just the last couple of turns here to go. Still time to bin it, of course, but I think we are safe now.
Hell yeah, we conquered Wario Stadium.
So by doing that, we unlock the buggy there. And there's also another type of event here at the arena. We'll get back to that later. What's a little bit annoying is that the sign outside the arena doesn't actually change like it did in Vice City. So we don't know when the event actually changes. So you just have to kinda try on different days. Or just look up when they actually take place. So we decided to take a trip to the nearest barbershop to try out some haircuts. Well, this is actually not the nearest barbershop, this is in Los Santos, because all the barbershops actually have completely different selections. For example, this is the only one where you can get, well, of course, the Elvis hair, as well as whatever the hell this is.
I guess that's if you want to cosplay as one of the Kazamas from Tekken? I guess?
Sure, why not? But this is also the only barbershop in the game, as far as I know, that actually has the bald hairstyles. Let's just go with that. I think that looks kinda styling. It's a little bit, well, rude from Final Fantasy VII.
A little, yeah. Yeah, no, that's pretty sharp.
Yeah, so that's gonna be our look for the rest of Las Venturas. Because I just really ended up liking this look a whole lot. So anyway, we have some more racing to do. We did the race tournament in San Fierro, and now we have one in Las Venturas. And once again, these are in and around, well, actually mostly around Las Venturas in this case. So let's see what we should start with. We have a race from San Fierro to Las Venturas, so let's go with that first. The world is having some minor troubles loading.
Just a little bit.
But it's fine. And once again, I will be racing mostly in first person because that's really the only way you can see anything. Because there's gonna be a lot of traffic getting in the way. And that kind of stuff, so anything that lets us see them better is a plus in my book.
This motion blur is kind of intense.
It is quite intense. We are going quite fast.
I can't tell if this is intentional or if the fast first-person view is really messing with your FrameMeister here.
No, that is actually how it looks.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be able to get the RetroTink 5X Pro before we finish Selfie.
I got in on the first batch of that and it's pretty sweet.
Oh man. Yeah, I had kinda spent all of my, well, quote-unquote extra cash on various flash carts, so I just could really afford it at that point.
That's understandable, and honest, it's pretty sweet. I don't know how much of an upgrade I'd say it is over like a FrameMeister, because this is also pretty solid footage.
Well, I mean, in terms of that, the thing about the RetroTink 5X is that it instantly switches between 240p and 480i.
Yeah, that's the big one there.
Which is amazing. Because I've been screwing around with a bunch of stuff on the Saturn and the N64, and those games love switching those resolutions.
True that. I can finally tab between the Bomber's Notebook and main gameplay in Majora's Mask.
Hell yeah. And in Donkey Kong 64, the opening logos are in 480i. So on the FrameMeister, at least when it's hooked up to my capture card, you miss out on the first few seconds of the DK rap, which is unforgivable.
Oh yeah, that's wrong.
That's like the only reason to ever boot up that game, so...
Yeah, and if you can't even get like the whole thing right with the FrameMeister, it's like, why even bother?
Yeah, I don't know if it would probably be a little bit faster if it wasn't hooked up to the Elgato device, but yeah, mine always is, so there's not so much I can do about that, really.
Oh, hello, Mr. Taxi.
Yeah, the traffic on these ring roads is really a pain in the ass, but thankfully we have made it to Las Venturas without too much trouble. I think that was actually the only time we got hit by anything in that race.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth sailing.
So time for Dam Rider. Let us ride this dam. Sadly, we are not actually racing dams, we are racing bikes on a dam.
Ooh.
But yeah, we are on the NRG 500, the super fast racing bike. So you could see that it did a wheelie there at the start of the race.
Yeah.
Because it's so overpowered. At least I think this is the racing bike. It looks like the racing bike. Gonna have to tell with the lighting being so dark at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as usual... Oh Jesus, what the hell was that?
What the fuck
Someone
happened?
just launched a bike at me.
Oh man.
Successfully, I might add.
Was that even one of the racers?
It was.
Holy shit.
Actually, I'm not sure. It might have been just an AI bike, but that was really good aim, though, on their part.
No kidding.
You're gonna take out the leader. That's how you do it. So now we have some recovering to do.
Well, if this bike really is as good as you say, that hopefully shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, we do have an advantage on that front because they just seem to be racing like normal super bikes instead of like a racing bike. But this track is not super long.
Ah.
We are almost at the finish. So better just go real fast. Of course, when you lean forward a little bit, you will go faster. You just push the stick up a little bit, but not too much.
Right, right. Well, you've at least caught up to the guy in first.
Yeah, they're not super fast, but we are back at the dam, so it's really just this last corner here, I think. Well, this and the next one. And then it's just the final stretch. So let's see, yeah, just about do it.
Wow.
Cutting it a little bit close, but it doesn't matter. As long as you are leading at the end of the race, that's really all that matters.
Bravo.
Yeah, I actually had to work for that one. Okay, let's see if the next one is any easier. Well, judging from the fact that we are cutting into an outtake of sorts, there clearly was some shenanigans. 3. And then physics.
Good job. Well, at least the bike came down with you.
Yeah, it sure did. So aside from that, let's see how this goes. Yeah, that was just terrible luck in general in that race, because I just got kinda knocked around by some of the AIs and just kinda crashed early on, and then I just had to try and make up the ground I'd lost, so I was trying way too hard. And then I saw I was going wide in that turn. I saw there was a tree, but I just couldn't do anything about it at that point. And then of course it launched me right off the goddamn road. And almost to the water there, but yeah, that just didn't work very well. So let's try this again without as much failure. Now you can cut these corners a little bit, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, because you do want as much control as you can get, so...
Yeah, honestly, slow and steady seems like it's doing it for you here.
Yeah. I did actually cut that on the first fail attempt. It didn't actually hurt me at all in that case. I almost went right down the hill there again. Yeah, that's one of those turns that just kinda sneaks up on you. You don't usually expect something that sharp.
Nope.
It's all been like, yeah, we have these nice quick corners here, and then it's just this really sharp one and they just fly right off. But of course, memorizing the tracks tends to help.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're good enough, you don't really need to memorize them. You can get away with just doing them on the first attempt, but
It helps.
Yeah.
This might just be kind of a random thought that came to mind, but like, I kind of wonder how this game runs if you use like free McBoot to boot into a 1080i mode into this game.
I tried it. It's a little bit. It runs okay from what I could tell, but the resolution was a little bit weird, at least on the FrameMaster.
Weird how?
Well, first of all, I couldn't actually adjust like the screen position at all, which was a little bit of a problem. And it also did not fill the screen at like any resolution I tried. And if I tried like 720p or whatever, then it just had like this weird ultra-wide image for some reason.
Yeah.
Which is not what it's supposed to do, but it's what it did, so...
Yeah, I find that 720p mode out of the PS2 just doesn't really work.
But yeah, I played around with that, and it just didn't really work out very well, so... So I just decided to stay with the settings that I've been using for the LP up to this point.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh dear.
It's okay, we went underneath it.
That kind of worked out amazingly somehow. I was gonna say though, I kind of wonder like how the 1080i footage would look if you just manually adjusted it back to what it should be in post. But that might be a lot of effort.
But that would look like shit when I'm actually playing, and I don't like that.
Fair enough.
But in this case, I just figured I'd deal with the 480i.
Yeah, like, it's not bad. It's fine.
I mean, honestly, it didn't really look any better either when I tried the different resolutions, because, well, first of all, it resets all of my FrameMaster settings in general, so I would have to, like, calibrate all the color and all that stuff again.
Oh, that's never fun.
Nope. And all that kind of stuff, so... And again, I was not able to, like, feel the screen in any way, like, not in 4:3 or in 16:9. So I just figured, nah, this isn't that great. It's not really worth it.
Yeah, I figure at best you're getting like 960 vertical lines of game resolution at best with the 1080i modes.
There was also a 1080p mode, I'm pretty sure.
I've heard that actually has been disabled in more recent versions of GSM because...
Oh, I thought I had the most recent version. Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I apparently, like, component video YPBPR, like, can't actually handle 1080p? Like, it just doesn't have the bandwidth or whatever?
That might be true, actually. Because I'm pretty sure that the Xbox 360 did not support 1080p when you were using, like, component cables for that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the PS3 is also the same.
I think it does at least work in the menu.
Maybe? I don't know, the PS3 is weird about resolutions.
Okay, but in any case, we have actually won all the races in Las Venturas now. Well, all the, ground-based vehicle races.
Oh, sweet.
Because we still have some plane races as well.
Oh, dear.
And helicopter races. But there's still some other stuff we can do in Venturas as well that kinda involves vehicles. So let's do the final courier mission.
Oh man, it's been a while.
Yeah, this is just pretty much the Pizza Boy one from Vice City. We even have a scooter now. It's basically identical to that one.
I figured. The game was not happy about trying to set this up, though.
No, it's usually not happy about most things. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut to the end pretty shortly here, because, I mean, we have seen this multiple times by now. So let's just see if we can... I actually managed to kill that guy with the package, so that was great. That's food delivery at its finest.
in plain sight of the cops too. Wow.
Nah, well, they don't mind.
I mean, I'm sure they understand the risks of standing in front of food delivery.
Oh, that was horseshit. I totally hit that. There we go. Oh, we have found the Autobahn. That's nice.
Quality vehicle inspectors? Is that what that said?
Something like that.
Huh, not exactly what I was thinking of when I saw Autobahn.
I saw one of the customers is actually right all the way over here in this sort of industrial area. I mean, I suppose they want to order food as well, so...
I mean, everyone's gotta have a lunch, right?
Indeed. But that can be a little bit annoying to get to if you're not familiar with the layout. But there's really only one way to that area, so don't take the wrong turn.
I forgot that you own the burger place after serving as their best delivery boy.
I think the idea is that they like pay us protection money or something, but that works too. We are now a franchiser. So it's finally time for the...
Yeah, there is.
Yes, we are back at Warrior Stadium. It's the best of the... Well, I am of course being highly sarcastic about that. The best of the arena races. The old dirt ring. Just like it was in Vice City, except worse, because now we have a time limit.
Oh, why?
Because the original wasn't annoying enough, obviously.
They are being incredibly generous by calling these Coronas.
They really like that word. Okay, so here I'm just kinda trying to get a feel for this. So yeah, yellow ones are 2 points. Let's just see if we can actually get up to this. There we go.
How many do we need to win?
I think we need like 25 or something. But yeah, red ones are 3 points and green ones are 1 point. So, let's see how to actually approach this. Because this is not easy at all. It wasn't easy in Vice City either, but now we actually have a pretty strict timer to do this in. So, and the physics are a little bit wonky at times, as we have established.
Putting it mildly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a failed attempt, actually. This first one. I know that can't be right, I wouldn't keep that full one in this video, I'm not that cruel. So, yeah, I think this was actually the proper attempt then. Because these take a while.
Yeah, it's like 4 minutes to run. It's 4 minutes to run, which doesn't sound like a lot, but...
It is when those 4 minutes are really boring. Also, we are actually wearing the special outfit that we got from dating Michelle. It's like these racing overalls.
Ah, that's fun.
With the Michelle's Garage logo on the back.
Well, I hope she gets a lot of business from this sponsorship.
You can also see that they are quite loose fitting because she usually likes fat guys.
Oh, right. That actually, that kind of tracks.
I really don't know why I decided to go for these ones, because these are the worst ones to get.
Yeah, these look horrible.
I guess it was some type of sunk cost fallacy just kinda coming in, because I figured, well, I got one of these, so I might as well get all of them.
I was gonna say, I think I might have just bailed after that second yellow one there.
You are much smarter than I am. But there's this red one over here.
And then once you get that, you just need, what, another red one and you're done?
Yeah, basically. But I'll get this green one because it's right there.
You know, I didn't consider that you would go that way for the green one.
And just need one more point, I believe. Or I think it's actually 2 more points because we need to actually beat the record.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So
oh,
we need
dear.
the yellow one there, but I just bailed on that because I wasn't gonna wait around. But I do know there's one. Oh dear.
Roll around at the speed of sound!
Yeah, we did that in Vice City as well, so I knew I could at least pull that off. I think we might get this one, but that'll do it. Because it's not like we need any more.
You did it!
Yay, now I never have to do that again. And our reward is this nice truck here.
Huh.
So now we can participate in desert rallies somewhere in Africa.